Uh-oh, here you go. Showtime. Whoa! Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Opportunity coming up. And watch your head. Shot fake, step back. Another good shot. Guess who? Oh, you stop it. Hey, big time. All right, we are here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we got a big-time matchup. We're talking about the number 2 team in the state, and St. X is getting ready to take on St. Joseph High School out of California. And we're talking about teams with historic history here and some big-time talent that's going to be on the floor. A.J. Martin alongside of me, and Richard. Listen, Richard Gatewood, what are you looking forward to the most here in this one?
Yeah, man, this is going to be a good game. Both teams are well coached. The team from California is top 10, top 15 in the state of California. St. X is number 2. Have been preseason number 1, one of the favorites with them and Mel to win it all. Got a lot of good young talent. You have the brother backcourt of, let me see here, the Price brothers, with St. Joe. And I'm very impressed with them in the first game I watched them. I mean, they do a great job of fighting over ball screens. One kid's going to Stanford. They do a phenomenal job. So it's going to be a great game.
It won't be at normal grind session rules. We're going to be going off the local Kentucky State rules. It'll be at 4 8-minute quarters, 5 personal fouls before disqualification. No shot clock, but listen, a lot of exciting basketball in the meantime. And also, while we get set and ready to roll with this one, I want to remind you can follow us on social media, The Real Grind Session on Instagram, Tanager Sports on Instagram. You can slide over to X, formerly known as Twitter. Follow us there, The Grind Session on X, Tanager Sports on X. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Grind Session and Tanager Sports, for all of your favorite teams and players' highlights and live broadcast here in this one. We're going to have a singing of our national anthem here in just a little bit, the introduction of our starting 5, and then we'll be tipping off another game of exciting basketball here on the grind session. It's going to be a lot of fun here. St. X, they got some big lofty goals, obviously a state championship goal, but they've been playing out of their comfort zone. They've been playing a lot of non-Kentucky schools, and they got one from California here in this one. We're going to pause, send it over to our PA announcer to get this thing rolling. All right, if all that don't get you ready for some basketball, we got to check your pulse because we are set. We are ready to go, Coach, here. And this one, St. X will be the home team. And their traditional green, trim, and gold white jerseys. And then also St. Joseph, they will be the road team, a true road game in Kentucky for this West Coast team. How special is it for this group of kids to come all the way to Kentucky, all the way out of that good sunshine weather in this cold, frigid gym and do battle against one of the top teams in the state.
You ain't lying. They probably got out here and was like, geez, we ain't had no weather like this and we can't tell how long. But no, I was talking to their assistant coach earlier, and, you know, he was talking about how this will be a great road test for them. You know, road environment, student section on the road. This is what they need, and it'll prepare them for later in the year. So, you know, St. X played a good schedule also, so this is good for them also. Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
St. X and both teams will get a lot better from this game.
All right, we're set and ready to roll here. Tip off and first possession to St. Joseph as the crowd is here, man. The gym is packed, and they're ready to cheer and go crazy here in this one. That's the student session already asking for that first call. Remember, no shot clock here in this one, and that's the change here for the kids from California, because even there at the state level they play with a shot clock.
Yep. Yeah, I think Kentucky's one of maybe 9 states that don't have it.
Yep.
So
it's on the way in 2027 though, but tonight they're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Man-to-man defense here to start on the first possession for St. Joseph. And St. X, they're just settling in. Again, a lot of stars and a lot of kids to talk about and get to know as this broadcast goes on. Drive across the nail. Here's the young sophomore here for you. And Lindsay, ranked 16th, according to Rivals.
Yeah, good-looking kid.
And a big shot out of the corner there to get the first points on the board. That's Jeremiah Jackson.
They got to be there on the catch with him. You know, he's shooting 40+% from three. You know, you got to dock him. You got to be there on the catch and not let him get anything rhythm early.
And that defense tightens up here for St. X.
They are letting them play.
Absolutely. And could have got a push off there. And that's going to be an early warning there.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, he might extend it, but my thing is, if they're letting them play, you got to let the offensive player play too. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're going to bump and grind, then guess what?
Right.
I'm going to use that arm a little bit.
I love that point, Coach. And I love that they didn't tee him to coach up real quick, give him a warning.
Yeah, a little emotional. I would have got teed up probably. They don't like me.
And lob just off the mark there. St. Joseph scrambling for the ball, and it's going to stay on this end. St. X, the Tigers here out of Louisville, 4-time Kentucky State champions. It's been a while, though. 26, 35 in 1958 and 62, and I'll get a whistle there.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job of underneath inbounds. You'll see they'll run quite a bit of stuff, but they'll run a lot of stuff out of box set. Like right here, Jeremiah's popping to get it. They'll play out of it, try to lob. They'll try to steal a couple easy baskets underneath inbounds.
All tied at 3. High screen there, rejected. Straight line drive, lob, and a finish up top. That's Jordan Jackson, just a sophomore.
Yeah, good spacing there. Chief Cameron, straight line drive to the top. You got to make him go left. You're going to give him that right hand. You better sit on it. St. Joe's 4 out, 1 in. Looks like, it'd be interesting to see how St. X guard these ball screens. They will set a lot of ball screens. That's
close to a backcourt. They save it. Can be patient, and they will. Again, 5-3 our score. Got a close guard count going. Double team going.
Split.
And that's going to be that close guard.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I think I don't know about that call. He was making an attempt to go. I think the count should have stopped. That's a rule they got to get rid of.
Yep. That's why we need a shot clock.
Yes, that's why you need a shot clock. There's no 5-second call in college, not unless you pick it up.
That's right. Tipped away there, St. Joseph, and they'll have time. Need time to settle into this crowd as well. And
yes. They got away with a foul there.
Yep. And it's put back is good. Adversity. How do your kids handle this if you're St. Joseph High School being in this atmosphere?
Yeah, Julius Price, I like that. He's taking on a toe right now. He's like, I'm just going to take over. I'm going to push tempo.
And we talked about the Price brothers earlier. And this one committed already to Stanford.
Yeah, if Jordan Jackson, his game is very athletic, but if he's going to handle it, I'm making him put in that left hand.
Big shot from the corner. Connor Keelan.
Yeah, you can't. Connor Klein, that's the head coach's son. Yeah, no, you're good. You can't help off of him. He's a 40. I think he's 40. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he's 45% from 3. So, yeah, you got to dock him and be there on the catch. I think whatever team slows the game down mentally in this game is going to win. It's going to be definitely a good pace.
So early in this one, how about the sophomore getting it going? Klein, he thought about it.
He'll let it go.
Pull from 3, that's off. Same team there. And is that home court advantage right there or what? Is that home court advantage or what?
I can't tell you the last time I seen something like that.
Two players for the opposing team just collide, and the ball goes in for St. X. And again, picking up the pressure defensively.
Yeah, St. Joe's got to get a little more movement. It's got to quit sticking, get a couple more reversals.
That foul's going to be on Klein.
It's amazing when you look at percentages, when you do analytics, when the ball's going left to right. When the ball gets reversed more than 2 times, percentages go up. When it sticks, when it goes 3+, percentages even go through the roof. So just get a little reversals, get a little movement, settle down a little bit. I think they'll be fine. Yeah, a little flow action here. I like this. Reject the ball screen. I mean, they are letting them play.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are letting them play.
And you see the St. X coach looking the opposite way. They've done their scouting.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking to listen to what that call is out of bounds so they can jump right on top of things.
Good split.
That ball's deflected. Way to high point that basketball. Good rejection, but way to stay with it.
We called a foul.
I think,
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I think that's a play on.
Absolutely.
That's definitely a play on. I mean, if I'm St. Joe's, I want it to be a play on because then, he gets easy too.
That's right. Nonetheless, have to earn him at the line here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. St. Joe's going to set a lot of ball screens. And then down here, they're going to ice everything. They're going to blue it. They're going to try to keep it to the side, which is what I love to do when you have a non-shooting big. But Jeremiah Jackson kind of plays out of position for them. He's a wing, 2 guard at the next level. But he kind of plays out of position for him, but that's just him being unselfish. But he'll set some ball screens and pop, and then he'll pick and roll. But, it's going to be interesting how St. Joe's does it because he can actually step out and shoot it very well. And I don't like icing or bluing ball screens against bigs that can shoot it, just simple fact because it's an easy pitch back.
Sorry, second attempt, and that rattles in. 1 of 2 there from the line. the Tigers to get it into the front court. Lob play, yes! Big time throwdown for Josh Lindsay.
Yeah, Price fell asleep there on the backside. As soon as it happened, he knew. Good pass. Great ball movement.
Great way just to calm things down there for St. Joseph. One possession game. 12-9. 2:45 to go here in this first quarter. Josh, the sophomore, giving it up. And they'll settle down. It's another sophomore. How about the young guys on this team and connecting right there?
A lot of people don't talk about that with him. You know, I'd run a lot of zoom action, shin action, because he actually can pass it really well. You know, my thing is you ain't always got to put it on the floor. If you're a good passer, just play off that.
14-9 our score.
Good pass. Great jump stop playing off two.
Absolutely.
That was good.
Textbook there.
Yeah. He's got a chance. He's only a junior. I mean, he's an intriguing prospect. You know, he's a little, I'd say he's about, what do you say, 6'9"? Little screen to screener. Yep, not stepping to the ball. Yeah. They gotta switch that either earlier or he's got to step to it. You know, Price was late. You can either exit out and peel back and switch, or if you just jump to it, then you can't get screened. But, yeah, they got to do a little better job communicating. It's a little hectic environment for them.
And you got a lot of people cutting across defenders' faces, and you got to get a bump going somewhere.
Yeah. Just got to get a bump, step to it. You know, if I step to it, I can't get screened. And I remember, you know how when you teach that when they were younger, it's like, guys, if I get off to the ball in that midline, I can't get screened. And if I'm in the right area, then I'm already there. So if he just jumps to it, he can't get screened. A good play call by St. X.
Jeremiah Jackson, 6'5", senior, committed to SIU. Seen them in the building a little earlier today.
Yeah, they're here to show some love. They do a good job recruiting. Yep, 1-4 high. I like it. I like it.
Great set.
Ooh, got away with a foul there. Yeah, they just went 1-4, hit the big, got back cut. Just a little pressure release when they run and jump.
$1:40 to go here on the game clock. Nice little change of pace to get a step there.
Yeah, they're going to have to push him to his left hand. You can't let Chief have his right.
Again, defense scrambling.
Yeah, I mean, they are letting them play.
Absolutely. 18-13. Straight line drive. That won't go. A lot of contact.
Shooter.
They'll play on. Good look for three. That won't go either as Jackson with the rebound. Jackson into the front court here for St. X. Flip back. And nice little pivot off two. Josh, jab step, being patient. And they'll get set. They'll go two-man game there and nearly loses it.
Good pass. Jeremiah's a very underrated passer. Great pass.
Jackson, short there, good rebound.
Yeah, wasn't really in rhythm there. Kind of rushed it there. A great pass. Oh, good in and out.
Julius Price, and he gets it blocked there at the rim, and it's going to lead to a transition bucket there for St. X.
Yeah. Great defensive play by Jackson. That's what he's going to give you. I mean, he's going, you know, people may find he got dunked on a couple weeks ago, but I tell him, I'm like, that's going to happen when you move shots and you affect them the way you do.
Holding for one shot is St. Joseph.
Here we go. See if they get a good one. Isolate it. That's
tough.
tough.
That's a tough ask there. 20-13 after one. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session. right, we'll get set and ready to roll here for the second quarter, but before we do, let's highlight some of these numbers. Coach, what is standing out to you so far here in this one?
You know, the two guys that shoot it really well for St. X, you know, they only got 3 attempts, but at the same time, it's two guys that are shooting 43% plus. You know, you got to dock them or be there on the catch, and they got clean rhythm looks, so we'll see if they make an adjustment or not.
St. X with their first possession of this quarter.
Backdoor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
2 shots coming up here.
Yeah, St. Joe's just got to settle down. I mean, they're letting them bump them a little bit, and this is good for them. You know, playing this kind of environment, it's physicality. Like this is good. Yeah, it's good basketball. Yeah, absolutely. But what they got to know is there going to be a lot of backdoors, going to be a lot of hit, play off of. So they just got to be solid and communicate at the end of the day.
And 2 of 2.
Full court man, back to man.
And to the front court we go.
Here we go, St. Joe's in their flow action. If the big dives, every time when that big catches it right there, it's a lot of area.
And it's going to be a foul on the 3. Got him with the body there.
Got him with the body.
And 3 shots coming up.
But I like to contest, though. You know, remember what we talked about yesterday with Michigan? I don't know if you were in that segment with me, but Michigan is the #1 team in the country on flybys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So my thing is, Jordan flybys, don't foul. We have got to get that rebound as a dunk, you know. I think more high school teams should do that, especially when they're disciplined and they're coachable, because you could steal probably 3 or 4 buckets a quarter like that. And people think you're snowbirding, but you're really not at the end of the day. You're just fly-bying and then leaking out. We just got to go get that rebound.
So the first of 3 off there.
Yeah, St. X just got to continue to let that thing move and not let it stick. You know, when they let that thing move, they're hard to guard at the end of the day.
So 22-15.
See where we go here. A little ghost screen. Just switch it. Yep, pick and pop. Your 2 best shooters and your best passer. Good pass. Nope.
And loose ball. Yeah. Back to St. Joseph. You get a feel like they're kind of settling in just a little bit.
Game's starting to slow down a little bit.
As we say that, the ball's fumbling all over the place there, but you could just kind of see their nerves kind of calming down. They're getting into their sets. They're being patient, adjusting to the bump.
Yep. That's tough. That's
big
tough.
Time
That's
shot
tough.
there.
See, he's slowing down. Now you're seeing you're seeing that potential come out. You know, he got to his spot, just lift it. You know, he's just got to settle down. Straight line drive.
Yeah.
Good pass.
Way to look opposite. Good wall up.
Yeah, great pass, though. Yeah, like you said there, what you talk about, walling up, showing your hands. Boom.
And
good advancement.
Quick 5-0 run there.
Great advancement there. Yeah, St. X has got to get back. These Price brothers do a great job at advancing the basketball.
So we got a 30-second timeout taken.
Had a couple big wins today in college basketball. I think Arkansas won against Tennessee. That's a good win. Anytime you beat Rick Barnes, that's a very good win.
Absolutely.
The atmosphere and pace is really, really good right now. Yeah, both teams are not taking a lot of bad shots. I mean, they're getting good shots. The difference in the game right now is St. X in the paint's 12-6. That's the difference, considering they're undersized too.
Absolutely. 22-20 is our score. 6:15 to go here in this half. Listen, we got the best DJ in the building over here, babe. He's been setting the tone for this game, the atmosphere.
Now. You
Listen, he's made sure the floor is good to go. This is my guy right here, man. He's done a great job.
Back screen coming. Fade screen. Yeah, it's got to move. It's got to move. Oh, he walked.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, they got away with one.
Good drive and kick, a pull that rattles in and out there, and they just couldn't corral the rebound.
Gotta squeeze it.
Or you got to go with 2 hands, man.
Yep.
2 hands, 2 hands.
St. X is really going to have to hit the body here because they're a little undersized right now.
And good set. Good set underneath
just
there.
simple, like no communication on St. Joe's part.
Again, this place is packed here tonight.
Yeah, we got a good one after this, too.
Absolutely. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Opposite big's got a flash, and they're in this flow action. And then we are going to backdoor on this weak side, and then we're going to DHO.
Ooh, nearly took steps there.
This is where the youth comes in. They got to know how to read that. Yeah. It's a good split. He's too wide on that angle. He's going to call it every time. Same thing we talked about yesterday. When you're hard hedging like that, you have got to shut that angle. It's almost like you're shutting the door. You got to make him go around it.
When did you like your guys to hedge or?
Well, if it's a non-shooting big, we're in drop or ice every single time, you know. And the way you attack that is through DHOs. Good pass. Yeah, they're going to get killed on the backboard right now. They got to get Jeremiah or Jordan Jackson back in.
So wide open look again from that corner, and it's just like home.
If you let him set his feet, he's got a chance. Shoots it pretty decent.
Good dump off pass, and you got to finish those if you're St. Joseph. Can't leave anything to chance, and they catch a break. It could have been a 5-point swing there with that missed dunk in the May 3.
Yeah, I think St. Joe's is going to slow it down here and get a good possession.
And Julius, he'll look to go to work.
Oh, what a
little look away, and
I don't know about that. Should have stayed there. He got fouled. Oh, he's got a foul.
Yeah.
He's got a foul.
The home crowd's not going to like it.
I wouldn't have called a foul. I would have just kept possession. Yeah. I mean, he did get bumped, but the way they're the way they're letting things go right now, you either let it go and it's a possession, you know, the way you've been calling it, or.
And that's one of those things too. If you're St. Joseph, you got to remind yourself, hey, this stuff is going to even out. Like those calls that were going against us, these refs want to get it right. That's the thing about it. Just keep continuing to play our game.
And we got a good crew. This is I think we got 1 or 2 the other night in the game that we had a really good game. They did a really good job, and it got kind of hectic and wild, and it's hard to officiate those type of games.
And 2 of 2 at the line there. 1 possession game, 27-24. St. X leads here in this one. Beautiful campus here in Louisville, Kentucky. Not far from University of Louisville campus.
Yeah, we are in a great spot where a lot of people love basketball.
Pull for 3. No go. Long shot, long rebound. But in some trouble.
And I'm not a fan of harassing that ball in the backcourt. Now we got numbers. Let's go. Yeah. Not a fan. Just get back. Stop the ball.
I mean, you got a huge advantage for St. Joe's with Godson.
Yeah, I mean, if one of the Price, if one of the Price brothers just breaks it, it's a layup. You know, so you just got to get back, sprint back. And I understand there's analytics to that, but these 2 guards, you're not going to get away with that. You're just not. Even 3, you know, he does a great job of handling pressure also.
St. Joe's looking for the first lead.
Great split.
Throw that thing up
St.
top.
X is just too wide. You know, he's got to cut that angle off a little bit better. It's like, you know, I used to tell our bigs it's like a door. So, like, if he's coming off this ball screen, I got to shut the door and make him bounce it out. But, yeah, they're just coming too wide.
And you use a little terminology.
Here we go. Here we go. Twirl. Twirl. I love this play.
You use a little terminology that I love. You use it from a defensive standpoint. I use it from an offensive standpoint. I call it work the daylight.
Absolutely.
See that daylight? Work the daylight.
Yep. Good take. Yeah, solid take. See,
that's Malcolm that time.
They're settling down now. You know, the game's slowing down, and you're seeing now. They're taking advantage of them pushing up on them.
28-27 is the first lead of the game here for the Knights.
Good D. Yep. I mean, that's great defense.
Lindsay looking to go to work. I mean, got away with a little moving screen there.
Absolutely. Good pass. Great pass.
Much needed shot. They needed one to fall there for St. X. A little bit of a scoring drought.
Yeah, Bryce Johnson's shooting 40% from three. I mean, if you're 40%, I'm treating you like a hot closeout. Great quick hands.
Big time play, and did we get a whistle?
Yeah, he was trailing. That's a great block. That was a great block. That was not a foul. That was a great block. And I get it. It was anticipated a little bit. But
absolutely.
But this is where I come at. They're not used to calling a game like this.
Nope.
But we do got a good crew. They'll make up for it.
Yep. That's where you get a couple of your partners look at you.
And this is what high school coaches and people that just watch high school don't realize. In college, that is 100% a play on.
Yep.
I was blessed coaching the Mid-South Conference, and, if we got any old Mid-South guys that's watching this or recruiting some of these guys, they understand how physical that conference has been for the last 20 years. And last year I got a taste of it, man, and it was awesome. That is a play on. Great rebound. See? Got to box out.
Absolutely.
Jeremiah's winning that battle every time.
Mm-hmm. Winning the war on the floor, not vertical, but on the floor, and just nudging the guy out the way. I mean, strong lower body, too. Kid's built like a tank. No doubt about that.
Look, simple. Cross screen, just switch it. Or, what I like to do when I would scout, I would switch it immediately, so when we switch it, we're switching already there. So a lot of coaches don't think it like that. I'm thinking more ahead. If I want to switch this, all right, we're going to go ahead and switch before, and when the screen comes, we're right there, we're fine. Oh, good screen. Great screen, good play.
Great response, too. You talked about inbound plays earlier in the broadcast, and St. X is really taking advantage. I want to say 4 or 5 of their buckets.
Yeah.
As we get a highlight there, it's been on baseline inbound plays, and defense is what it's bothering the St. Joseph coach right now. So we watch this replay, and the lob there and the big throwdown.
Yeah, they got to do a better job of just containing it. Because what happens is they're pushing up from the volleyball line, and what we talked about yesterday, when they push up, and if I go by them, that whole backside's there. So it's the same thing vice versa when they're pressuring off a miss. My biggest thing is if they're constantly getting straight line drives from the top, you got to back up and contain it at the end of the day and guard your yard instead of pushing up. Because you're just going to continue to give up all those lob passes.
35-31, 150 to go here in this half. Has been what we expected. A big crowd, a lot of excitement, high-quality basketball, and a lot of talent on the floor here in Louisville, Kentucky. This is the grind session, folks, coming at you all 2026, man. We've been all over the place. We're in the second half of our season. We started in Italy. You heard me, started in Italy back in October, and we made our way to the Bluegrass here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, great atmosphere here. Little fade, ball screen fade. Now it's probably coming right back to him. Little Ricky screen. I like that. So it was a ball screen into a Ricky screen. It looked illegal from here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looked like he didn't hold it. Oh, he caught it on through. Okay. Maybe he's seen something I didn't see. It looked like he didn't hold his screen all the way. That's the biggest thing I've seen in college, from high school is kids just being disciplined, holding the screen. It's like if I can hold it and I hit a body, I might be able to slip or I'm going to get him open. They don't look at it like that. I got to hold it at the end of the day. Little zone action from St. X.
90 seconds left in this half. A paint touch here.
Yeah.
And that's where the advantage has been all night here for St. Joseph.
Yeah, great little set there. Hit to the wing, come back, screen the middle guy, duck in the big. I like that. A little DHO.
Josh, super talented kid. Having some pace off that screen. Thought he got hit on that three, and so did the crowd. Going back the other way, a kick and fine, and a three, and nothing but nylon.
Big shot there. He made some big shots yesterday, too. Yeah, he made some really big shots.
That's Gunner.
Yeah. If I'm center college, transy, I'm all over that. Mm-hmm. And maybe some NAIs. He just does his job. And notice who he's guarding. He's guarding the other team's best player.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, this is where I want a shot clock. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Yep.
You know, you play time and possession. I mean, people just have no idea. Yeah.
So we got some pistol action here.
Here we go. Yep.
Eavesdropping on.
Probably come back to a Ricky action probably, where they rescreen. It's a hard guard if you've never really worked on that action. Maybe a ghost.
There's Jackson. And good hand, a good activity, but it's still going to get a look here. And that'll do it for the first half. What a good one. 36-35, St. Joseph hanging on to a slim 1-point lead here in a true road game in Kentucky. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session.
When somebody asks, what is the Grind Session? It's everything. It's why we hit up. It's why we travel. It's why we work out when we don't want to. That's what the Grind Session is all about. And if you're a player that feel like you're at that high level, the grind is about you. We want to challenge every player, every coach to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why we grind.
Welcome to the Grind Session, the ultimate proving ground for tomorrow's stars. In a world where talent meets opportunity, the Grind Session stands as the first elite winter high school basketball scholastic league where the brightest young athletes, both boys and girls, showcase their skills against the best of the best. Here, we set the stage for rising stars to transform into household names, igniting dreams of NBA greatness.
This area, Western Kentucky, is where it all started, the history of the Grind Session. Let's think about it. Over 2,000 players going Division I. At the start of this NBA season, we had 61 players who were alumni of the Grind Session on the NBA roster. A few #1 draft picks.
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
And maybe we have the future #1 draft pick at 2026. If you don't know about the Grind Session, get to know us, because we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. It's the grind.
The Grind Session was born from a vision by Dan Hudson and Scott Waldrop in Western Kentucky, who saw a void in high school basketball. They recognized the need for a platform where elite talent could compete, where 4- and 5-star athletes could challenge one another, and where undiscovered 3-star athletes could prove they belong. And so, the Grind Session was created, a groundbreaking platform that live streams games, allowing college and pro scouts to connect with elite high school players from anywhere in the world. No longer do scouts have to travel extensively. Now they can watch the future stars of basketball unfold right before their eyes.
Playing on the Grind Session is competitive. It's my first season playing on the Grind Session. Every game is a good game. It's talent. Every team got talent. So you just gotta, you gotta bring it every game.
Banchero fakes the three, steps back and fires the three. It's good.
The Grind Session is probably, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, and the competitiveness. You can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere. Anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable.
With a collegiate-style travel schedule and the intensity of high-stakes competition, the Grind Session feels like a training camp for those who aspire to greatness. We are dedicated to thriving in the spotlight, but the journey to success is never easy for a young athlete. At the Grind Session, we're committed to guiding them through every challenge. From navigating the recruitment process to character development, we empower our athletes to safeguard their brand and manage their finances effectively. Our reach extends far beyond the court, capturing the attention of teams, leagues, fans, and agents across the globe.
The Grind Session is the best league in the country. And it's that for a couple of reasons. There's talent across the board. There's great coaches in historic programs. The amount of NBA players, the amount of McDonald's All-Americans that have come from this league is second to none. And then it's innovative, right? The rules, the game day experience, the places that we travel to play at, and just the mental and physical test for being in the grind session, right? It is a grind. The places that you travel to, the level of competition, the physicality on a day-to-day basis is a different level for this level of high school basketball.
For the next game, and he certainly was there. Oh, Dillingham counted and put him on the line.
MVP.
Murray, two-point shot. That's good. For Jamal Murray, what a shot. Put it up, step back, three-pointer. It's good. Jamal Murray from way downtown. Up above the rim with two hands. Obvious lead pass. D.A. the two-hand jab.
Our league is a mosaic of talent. From November to April, our teams travel across some of the world's most unique cities and countries, competing in over 400 action-packed games, fostering the next generation of basketball stars. With captivating stories and engaging posts, we connect with millions of followers, inspiring them with every dribble, every shot, every victory.
We play on the grind session, the toughest competition every night.
For the last 12 years, the grind session has opened doors and paved the way for countless athletes. We continue to evolve, bridging the gap in international high school basketball, and we're gearing up to kick off the 2025-26 season in Kingston, Jamaica, from October 31st to November 2nd, 2025.
Preseason talk, everybody loading up, everybody dogs. It's time to come out and play. Yeah, man, it's the grind session.
All right, so we're back. We're ready to roll here for the second half. And, Coach, I'm going to swing it to you first. Some keys to victory here for both these squads. What's standing out to you as you look at the numbers here from this one?
Absolutely. So far, St. Joe's has got to get the Price brothers more touches, especially Malcolm. He's 2 for 2 from 3, shooting it well. Got to put him in a ball screen. Also, Connor Maroney, he's 2 for 3 from 3. They ain't got to shoot it every time, but they got to touch it. And then on St. Exercise, Lindsey and Jeremiah Jackson, they got to run some more stuff because they're both being super efficient right now. And then Jeremiah's 4 of 4 from the line. He's playing downhill. Hopefully he continues to attack. Like you said, when he has daylight, just put him in a situation where he can make a play.
First possession here with St. Joe's.
Good slip
and here's
screen.
your stand for commit right now. And Price couldn't get it to go. And one shot and done here for St. Joe's.
Yeah, that was a good contest by Jordan there. Well, what we talked about yesterday, St. Joe's bigs, when Jordan goes to contested, they got to go crash the backboard. We used to tell our bigs last year in college, like, when they go to contested, y'all have got to go crash hard. We got somebody back. So if he's going to leave his man to go challenge it, got away with a walk there.
Thrown.
Just went to no man's
over
land.
there, yeah.
Got to be patient. Yeah, just he goes to contest, go crash. Nobody's putting a body on you. Here we go, a little flow action. Ball screen, opposite big, back door, DHO. Chase it, there you go. See, they got to get this moving. Not there, it's got to go.
Yep.
He's got to send it. Back door, go. See, it's sticking too much.
That shot comes up short. The battle for the offensive rebound and the size advantage. St. Joseph on display.
Yeah, there ain't too many of those walking around Kentucky.
Back into the front court. 3-point lead here for St. Joseph. Believe it or not, it's their largest of the game. They trailed for most of that first half. They closed off the gap, led by 1 at halftime, and they extend their lead here in the early goings of this third quarter. Yeah,
St. X just got to calm down. They got to put the ball. They got to run some actions with Jeremiah and Josh because they're being efficient right now. Somebody's got to cut. Well, it looked like he walked on the catch.
Absolutely.
I mean, it looked like he walked, ran with it.
Extra possession here, or extra opportunity, I should say.
Yeah, be patient.
Jackson trying to get it to Lindsey. Dangerous pass. He'll hold on to it. Short corner, and they can be patient and run something here.
Walk. Oh, my gosh. How'd they miss that?
And that's out of bounds. And somehow it stays.
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. That's the thing I think college officials told me about high school last year is they watch the ball too much. Instead of watching an area or watching their feet.
Pull from 3 in rhythm is Jackson.
Getting more touches, like what we just talked about. You got to put it in his hands somehow. I mean, I think he's 3 for 3 now.
All tied at 38, and this guy's just getting where he wants to go now.
Yeah.
And the bigs are cleaning up whatever's left on the plate.
They're going to have to adjust and try to back up and just contain him. He's starting to settle down and be comfortable.
40-38, 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. And
if he doesn't make this one, I'm letting him shoot every time,
Absolutely.
If he's missed 2 in a row, we're not guarding him until he makes 2 more. Yeah.
Don't settle.
It's no knock against him. That's just being smart basketball, playing percentages. He's right at 36%, 38%, I think, on the year. We would treat him like a co. We would call him a closeout. Still got to contest, but, I wouldn't guard him until he makes one. Yeah, St. Joe's has got to get some reversals. A little double stagger, ball screen.
There's Price looking for his guy to slip. He'll kick it out
nice.
instead. That was not a foul on Lindsey.
That was
very
nice.
Fortunate break for St.
There was
X.
a little ball screen there, and then on the weak side, they set a pin down from Maroney, and great action there. See, they just got to run offense to get some reversals. They got to make St. X guard. That's the thing. If you're not going to run offense, you're going to play right into what they want to do. Good take, Chief.
And I know the bigs don't block it, but their presence there altered that shot. And somehow they get staged with St. Joseph. That may be a walk.
Yeah, but St. Joe's is very, very aggressive on the backboard right now. They're beating St. X to every basketball. St. X has got to dig in. This is going to get gritty and physical. They just got to. They're getting beat to the basketball right now. See what we run here. There we go. Shooter.
Thought about it. Yeah, good closeout defensively. And the lob,
Good
a little
take.
delay, but good finish
See,
there.
that's what Jordan don't realize, where he can really do damage from that dunker area. You know, I love spacing and always putting a big opposite in that dunker area. We used to run a play called dive, where we would dive cut, dribble it, and try to lob it up to him. If not, but you just get good spacing.
Little dribble drive action here. And it's nearly a turnover.
Yeah. Yeah, just being careless with the ball, being sloppy.
Oh, foul.
Yeah.
Okay. So that foul's going to go against Malcolm Price, the junior.
Man, this is a nice rotation to have for a high school team. You know, this is not a prep team, guys. This is a high school team from California that competes for a state championship. So when you're bringing 6'6", 6'7", and 8 off the bench, that's big. Shooter.
Too strong there. The hustle for the rebound, and
don't mind the
they
shot.
go back
I like
to St. Joe's.
Got a little movement. I don't mind it because he's 2 for 2, and I think that's his first miss. I don't mind that shot at all. They just got to go to the backboard.
And to the front court
There
they
we go. A little flow action. They're icing it, which I like to do. Jordan's got to come over. See, Jordan's got to come over and take that away. And if they play the skip, then we get up and we play. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. St. X just got to settle down. We got to get the ball in Jeremiah and Josh. There we go.
Jackson. Ooh, silky smooth.
It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. I want to say now he's 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 from 3. I don't know if he's missed one.
Short corner post.
The flex screen. He's late.
They read that one all the way.
Here we go.
Numbers here.
Ooh.
Big collision there and good contest.
There we go. I like that. Good basketball.
Absolutely.
Great basketball. Jordan tried to go up and dunk on him, and he would have contested it. That's what it's all about right there. Basketball play. Yeah, Jordan Jackson, when they run that flow action and they're icing it, trying to keep it to the side, because St. Joseph's bigs are not going to shoot a lot of threes, so it's going to play right into their ice or blue. So what happens is you empty that side. Jordan's got to come earlier. But at the same time, he knows when he kind of come earlier, we got to help the helper, meaning it says skip, then we're in rotations. But St. Joe's has got to get more movement. They got to get them chasing them. You know, got to get some reversals, possibly to lead to some easy more baskets. You know, if they're going to run that flow, they're setting one ball screen and it's going up. They're not getting any reversals at the end of the day. If they get a couple more reversals, percentages go up, and it makes it easier to score. See, Jordan's done a great job. I had him as an 8th grader at Evangel.
Okay.
Had a really bad hitch, and they've done a great job. I mean, here's the thing people don't realize, and you know it because you've coached and your dad, how hard it is to get a hitch out.
Oh, absolutely.
So think about all the hours and the reps that you got to do to even think about getting it out. I remember telling kids at a young age, like, you don't need to be shooting on a 10-foot rim.
And am I mistaken? I feel like I've seen him at a camp as well. He had a younger brother. That's pretty raw.
Sitting right behind us.
Yes.
Yeah, built just like him. Got a chance. Yeah. I think he's an 8th grader. Yeah. You know, I don't know about that because we've seen about 4 or 5 walks down here. You know, you got to let that go. Little ghost screen. There we go. See, get him a touch.
And rattles in and out.
In and out, yeah.
Transition opportunity for St. Joseph. They got to take advantage of the easy looks, and they can't right there. Jackson now into the front court. Lob play. Yes. The fans go crazy.
See, and that's where he's really good. In transition, playing fast, off the stop. That's where he's really good.
The crowd is in it.
St. X turning it up defensively here, getting up in the passing lanes. Oh, that's a tough shot.
Absolutely. Rattles in and out there. The battle for the rebound.
That's a tough shot. Here we go.
Going to go back to St. X. Here comes St. X. Just took the lead on the last possession, and they throw it away. Unforced turnover there.
Yeah. There they want to play a little fast, just unforced. Got to be just a bit more organized there. You know, when you're going to play fast like this, what we was talking about yesterday, just organized chaos. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, but you got to be organized at the end of the day. I like their energy, though. St. X's energy, a little high-low action. They got lucky. Empty side, rip it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And
Good
he does.
pass.
Dump off pass and a finish. And St. Joe's back in the lead here.
Yeah, great play there. Heady play. Very heady. Quit worrying about the score. We'll get it, fellas. Trust me. Oh, I'm going barbecue chicken right here. I'm not putting him in a ball screen.
Jackson.
You got to make Jackson put it on the floor going left.
There's Josh.
Yep. I tell you what, though, Maroney's not done a bad job on Josh. A lot of Josh's points have been off lobs, you know. I mean, Maroney's not done a bad job. You know, the scout report, they know, you know, what he can do off the bounce.
They're going to hold for one again.
Yeah, this is why I want a shot clock. I don't care what anybody says.
This possession started with about 50 seconds on the game clock in this third quarter.
You know what? Like, go play in another state.
Go down swinging.
Yes, like, go in another state and play with less talent.
That's right.
This type of game deserves a shot clock.
That's right. And nice little dump-off pass. Really good finish to the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, what we just talked about, you put Jackson in a dunker spot. He's got to put pride to his side right now because they're beating him off the bounce, and that floor is spaced. If that big comes up, the X2's got to drop. He's not dropping. It's an easy lob.
All right, we'll get set and ready to roll for the fourth quarter when we return. This is the grind session. You see the crowd here in Louisville, Kentucky, here on the grind session. We got a matchup between St. X and St. Joe's. Who's going to get it? It's a 1-point game. St. X going to have first possession here to start the quarter as they lead by 1.
Yeah, let's see if they go back to that spacing. Well, Klein does a good job after timeouts. Here we go. Double fade into isolation.
Oh, man, good hands.
Jordan's got to slide to the corner. The spacing was bad. Good
nice
tag.
little rip through. And
he got fouled.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got fouled. Yeah. See, that's where Josh is good. You know,
I mean, you're not going to see a kid that committed to Stanford air ball in a 1-footer.
Yeah, no.
I mean, come on.
Hit. Yeah. That's where I like Lindsey, though. He does a great job of pushing you out, pressuring the basketball.
If you're St. Joseph, you got to understand, you got to finish everything off 2 feet.
Yeah.
Dunk everything if that's your bag. And don't take anything for granted, just like that.
So once again, now St. Joe's is crashing when Jordan goes to contest. Yeah, Maroney's not done a bad job. Josh has been, everything's been in transition. Nothing's really been in the half court. Yeah, I'm helping off Jackson right now until he makes one. But I got to know where he's at because he's going to crash.
There's Jackson.
Yep, if he makes it, I'll adjust. Yep, adjust. Now we adjust.
So big time 3 there.
But that's what Jordan's got to do. He missed 2, makes a big one, he's going to get another shot. Now St. Joe's has got to adjust. Now we got to be there kind of.
4-point game here. Momentum right now with St. X.
Better closing that door on that hedge there. Way better. Angle's not as wide. This is a great game.
Absolutely.
Maroney's got to reverse it. I see that in high school too much. When they come off a ball screen, not hitting the tag. You know, in college, that's where we make a living. We're coming off a ball screen, the tag's coming, we're hitting it immediately. because that guy's not. Oh, great lob play.
To the unlikely source
Great
to get a
lob
lob.
play. Little flip lob play. They just didn't. All they had to do was switch it on the back end.
That was a great play there for Gunner.
See, here we go. A little backdoor zoom. There we go. Runs a little bit. Here we go. Go to Jeremiah. That's fine. Look, good shot. Made the right read. Good possession. That's not a waste of possession there. You actually ran some offense. You got it in Jeremiah's hand. He made a good pass, good read, good shot. They got to do more of that, especially getting in underneath 5 minutes here. I love these type of possessions, grinding them out. There you go. You got to get Chief back in.
And we get a foul there, but it's going to be along the baseline. It's going to be baseline out here for St. Joseph.
Here it goes. Screen is screener. Back screen. Screen. Yeah, they guarded it well. Biggs never touched the body. That's the Biggs' fault. Biggs never touched the body. They got to touch a body. You got to touch somebody at the end of the day. Good job by St. X, though.
Absolutely. Out to a 4-point lead, and back-to-back steals here. Here comes Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson. And can't get that one to go, but he'll earn a trip to the line with a chance to shoot two.
So St. Joe's has got to be a little more patient. What's happening is St. X is shooting gaps right now, doing a great job of pushing them away from the rim so they can get out transition. So if I can sit down and get a stop, we're going to run. But if you can't get a stop, we can't run and get in transition. So right now, St. X is killing St. Joe's in transition. St. Joe's, on the other hand, has got to get some reversals out of that flow action and make them work a little bit. You know, it's only one reversal and then a shot goes up. They got to be more patient, have a little more poise. I think that's the first miss by Jeremiah.
(56-51).
Little 2-2-1 looks like action. I like it. Make them spend a little time getting it up. I used to love doing that with shot clock. Back to zone, and then if it goes middle, we're matching up. Solid play there. Solid play by Price. Has a knack for being around the ball.
Two-man game there. All Jackson going to try it again. I'll tell you what, they don't look bad, Coach. They don't look bad.
No, I mean, he's worked on it. They don't look bad coming out of his hand. Yeah, Jeremiah's gassed. Lob, screenplay. Great pass. I actually love Connor Klein's game. He's coach's kid, like he gets it. Oh, good reject. Great reject screen. Now.
Another big bucket there, and all the momentum right now with St. X.
Yeah, he did a great job of rejecting that. Weak side help wasn't there. See what happens. Yeah, he's speeding him up right now.
And we're getting a timeout call there.
Go. It's great defense by St. X.
Great timeout as well.
Yep. Got a 30-second timeout here.
So we got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's been fun. How about this atmosphere here in Louisville, Kentucky? And how much fun is this, man?
Oh, dude, you don't get any better than this.
That's right.
Just watch basketball and call what you see, you know. Great atmosphere, great basketball. It's been a great game. Game of runs, too. I'd like to know the league changes if I get a stat sheet sometime, maybe.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, my thing is y'all want to take over stats. Give me some stats. Can I get some stats? Thank you. Oh, okay. I guess not. And they thought my girl over here was second, and I told them, I'm like, she's the best in the country I've seen.
Right, that's right.
And then we had a good stat staff at Campbellsville University last year. I mean, they were on it. And she is like the best I've seen to not even have a spotter.
That's right.
And if I need some stats, I got them.
Into the front court, St. Joseph looking to answer here.
Flip. That was a great job of Klein getting over that screen there.
Battle and tough bang down that low, and
that's tough.
Julius getting it done.
That was tough, but that's what they got to do. They got to run more offense where they're trying to get something off that fade screen and just play. Get the ball moving a little bit, sticking too much. Little zoom action, lob, Yeah, they run that play a lot. St. Joe's ain't going to let them get it again.
In and out dribble. Kick out. Josh, they'll reset it now. It's to Jeremiah. He's patient here.
Yeah, I'm going at this. Oh, just pop. You're clogging everything up. Space. Let him go to work. Yeah, see? Space. Kids are just wanting to just gravitate to the ball. Stop. They don't realize they're going to sit when they get to college next year.
That's right.
I can't tell you how many times we would pull kids when they would chase the ball just because.
You're speaking my language. Did we come from the same bloodline or what?
Well,
we kind of look alike a little bit.
If you're going to talk to some people where I'm from, they're going to tell you something about me where I'm from.
Listen,
so I'm just going to keep it
say,
100 with you.
You say cool kids, man.
But
listen.
at the same time, it's like it's simple basketball at the end of the day, you know. Spacing, play, pick on somebody. So right now, if they get a switch, like if it's me, I'm creating a switch and then spacing, and we might get a little bit of movement.
Right.
But I'm letting Jeremiah try to pick on him because he's going to make the right read at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Ball needs to be in his hands.
Free throw is good. 60-55.
Let's see what St. Joe's does here down 5.
It's in the back of your mind. I guess you're just playing basketball right now. If you're St. Joseph, not having a shot clock, you've seen St. X kind of run the clock down towards the end of quarters multiple times already. And
well, they're gonna do that.
Of urgency.
Yeah, they're gonna do that the rest of the quarter because you don't have shot clock. So you're gonna have to go to a half-court trap or run and jump, and I don't like that because St. X has got a lot of guys that can put it on the floor. So, you know, you got to be offensively, you got to be aggressive, but you got to get a good one. See, like right now. Not a bad shot at all. Not a bad shot.
That's right.
Got to get back, though. Oh, my.
Nice spin move. And
that's tough.
earning the trip to the line there.
Sprint. Yeah, got to sprint back, stop the basketball. Yeah, not a bad shot, but, you know, 2:46 left, up 5. You know, Jeremiah's done a good job. I mean, I'm putting it in his hands until he makes 2 dumb decisions. Plain and simple. He's doing a great job right now of finding guys, and this is what you want as a college coach. You know, when you come off and you make 2 help, you know, we talk about creating chaos, but he's doing a great job of letting the dominoes fall. What I mean by that is when he makes 2 guard him, we play, we make a read, and then now the dominoes are falling. We got you in a blender. Yeah, interesting to see what St. Joe's does here.
At what point they apply a little bit of full court pressure, maybe?
I'm going to say about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. No shot clock.
That's right.
Yeah. Little pop. Yep. I'd go put him in the post. Yep. Go right there. Right to the post. Patient. We got fouled. Oh, he got fouled.
Battles in.
Tough shot. That's a big shot right there.
Coach, I'm broadcasting with you, but I'm keeping up. Listen, I'm doing some scouting too. My son plays for McCracken, the top 10 team in the state. They're playing Davis County tonight, a top 5 team in the state. We're up 21-12 in Bowling Green. I'm texting coaches what I'm seeing. Hey, I'm locked in, Coach.
Yeah,
I'm locked. You give me all the scouting report you want to send back home.
Absolutely. Maroney around the ball. Ooh, I don't know. They got. He got to get. Oh my! How did they not see him calling timeout? There's 3 of you out there. How do you not see that?
You know what I've seen Ryan Bernardi do?
I probably used to do it.
He walks out there.
I used to do that.
He will walk in front of
and people used to think I was crazy. I'd be like this. Look.
Yes. He would literally walk out on the floor to that volleyball line that's in front of us.
The difference between Ryan and me is I got thrown out. That's the difference.
You get thrown out of a game? No way. Too nice of a guy. Come on now. Who like Coach over here?
Listen.
Come on, Coach.
I used to be a crazy man back in the day.
You got to start sending Christmas cards, Coach. You got to get a list of names and addresses. You got to send out Christmas cards. You missed the boat. Now you're done for the rest of next year. Send out the Christmas cards.
Absolutely. No, I'm better now. You know, when you get some humility to you and you put that pride aside, and then you learn a little bit more and you get a little bit of wisdom, that's what that gray hair is doing for me.
All right, we got a minute 45 left here in this one.
Yeah, right here, if I'm St. X, I'm up 7. You know, if you want to hold the ball, you're going to hold it, but I'm going to spend about 15 to 25 seconds on this, and I'm going to get a good shot at the end of the day. And that's the biggest thing. And they got to be patient and poised right here with discipline, you know. Look for a backdoor. I'd like to look for something with Jeremiah coming where he's making a read. He's their best passer. So I like a little Spain action with Jeremiah, honestly. Have Josh set the screen for Jordan. Turned it over.
Oh yeah, shoot
Let
that.
it go.
Fortunate to keep
this is a big
possession
shot
there.
If he makes it.
Just off there, and the putback is good. We're going to get a full timeout here.
Yeah.
And you got, I pick on as well as St. X play here tonight. You got about 4 guys standing around watching.
Yeah, you got to get a better possession than that, and that's why Coach is human over there, you know, because then it leads out. It's easy bucket now. You know, it's a 3-possession game, 2-possession game. So you got to do a better job of getting a better shot right there. But if I'm St. Joe's, now I got to pressure up. 126, 2-possession game. You know, if I can win one of those possessions, you know, we got a chance. What's the score on the Davies County McCracken game?
23-15 right now.
I bet you that's a good game.
Yeah, it is. Taking place
I
in
was
Bowling
impressed
Green.
with Jonathan Moss, man. He comes off ball screens, making reads. I like to see him disguise it a little bit more and then have the big sprint into it more where you can kind of disguise it and put him into a ball screen, but he is fun to watch.
And I really liked him yesterday, too. I was talking to my son this morning. I just had to be physical with him.
Yeah.
Get up in this jock strap.
Yeah. You just got to be
Don't
physical.
give him space.
Yeah, try to bump him off his spot.
You give him
Yeah,
space,
be
he's going to tear
solid.
you up.
Yeah. We speak the same language. Oh, little colors run out.
Oh,
Bad
no.
pass.
It's going to be out of bounds. There was a touch there
man.
prior to.
That was a great play. Send both guys up, screen, slip. Very good play. We used to run that in my high school. Coach Paul Hanley called it colors.
From the volleyball line, that won't go.
Good rebound.
Another offensive rebound. Price giving it back. Back to Price again. Hey, counting for that 3. And we got ourselves
a ball game.
2-point game.
We got a ball game here. We have got a ball game.
What a
4:30.
play. What a play. All right, so timeout situation. St. Joe's has.
It just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
St. Joe's coach just came up to me and said, "We need a shot clock."
Absolutely.
I said, "You just took the words out of my mouth."
Because they know what's coming.
Yeah,
they
he
can
can't-
almost anticipate what's coming.
Yeah, that guy came up to me before the game. He was like, "Did you use the coach?" I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "You were calling out all our sets." I said, "You guys were running good stuff." I said, "I mean, just calling what I see at the end of the day."
That's right.
You know. But yeah, they play with a shot clock in California. If you do not know that, so that's why they're not used to this. So advantage St. X right now. So they're gonna probably push up, try to press a little bit, try to make a turnover. I like going to zone pressure here and making somebody handle it that necessarily doesn't like to handle it. I'm letting Jordan Jackson or somebody else come up and handle it, or Connor Klein. There we go. Yeah.
I got to get a timeout.
Good job, though. Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
close to a 5-second
Yeah.
call there, but they get the timeout granted.
Yeah, I would switch Klein with Chief. Have Klein take it out. Have Jeremiah get open, just post. Everybody get out of the way. Jeremiah Jackson is getting open there. But I'm letting somebody else come up and catch it. I'm letting Jordan or Connor, which is really not a primary ball handler. We used to call it red fire, where if somebody caught it that we didn't like, that we wanted to bring it up, we would lock up everywhere else, and we're making you bring it up with your weak hand. So not only are you bringing it up 94 feet, we're going to see if you can handle it with that weak hand and us, bumping you the whole way. That's where Prolific's so good. They do it. I mean, they know you can't call these fouls. So we're going to get up and we're going to bump you. We're going to show our hands. We're going to bump you the whole game, and we're going to eventually going to wear you down.
And I tell you, I talked about Prolific and Caleb Holt. I thought reminds me of Jimmy Butler, but he's probably one of the best defenders in the country as well.
Yeah,
6'5" shooting guard.
Those guys
he
guard.
really defends.
Yeah, those guys guard. There we go, see? Easy.
and he had one to give. I like it. Honestly, I like it. You get a chance to.
I would do it more, though, trying to trap in the half court.
Absolutely.
You know, I like that, but let's trap and try to get it out of his hands at the end of the day. Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know about that one. That's not a foul in college.
Oh, that's huge. That was a huge one right there.
So, here we go. One possession game. Chief Cameron at the line. He makes one of two. It's still one possession game. St. Joe's has got to get a good one. That's tough. That was a tough bounce right there. So right now, Chief Cameron at the line to shoot one possession game, 63-61. Hits this one, still makes it a one possession game. You don't need a three, just get a quick two. Oh, now you definitely don't need a three.
Absolutely.
Now you got to get it now. Yep. And me, listen, I'm going a little bit of movement into Spain action.
All right, so here we go, Julius Price. Malcolm Price with it. Malcolm, he'll stop at the elbow and almost throw it away, and then we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, so.
Smart timeout.
So, wasn't a bad look. They set a double drag screen where they flood that second defender. What happened was when Price came off, X3 was all the way in the lane. All he had to do was skip to Maroney. Maroney was wide open. So think about it. And your son's a really good young player, and I tell kids this all the time. When the ball screen's going away from you, right, and I'm the weak side defender, that tag guy, if you could throw that pass, you can really play the next level because the length and the athleticism at the next level is different. So this is where I like Jonathan. Even though he's small, when Jonathan Moss comes off that ball screen, he's read never defender. So all he had to do was hit Maroney in the corner. He had a wide open three. Let's see if they go back to that. I would run it again, and I would tell Price immediately, as soon as you see that guy on that midline, hit that corner, let Maroney try to get a shot off.
So no timeouts left here for St. Joseph, so this will be it for them. 46 seconds to go here in this one. Do you take advantage of your size here in this one, or you put something up and let them crash?
Absolutely. If I'm St. Joe's, I got to get something going downhill, and I'm crashing hard, no matter what, even if it's a foul. Gotta crash hard. If I'm St. X, I got to keep everything front and be solid. No easy twos, no rhythm threes right now.
Get you set for the next 46 seconds here in this one. It's bonus rested away for St. X. St. Joseph is in the penalty. St. X, they have 2 fouls to give before bonus.
So here we go.
And they're in the backcourt here. Malcolm, he'll get it into the front court.
Double ball screen.
They set a high screen
they gotta hit
here.
a body.
And here comes Price. Price being patient. 35 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Price loses his footing just for a moment, and we're going to have a foul there. They had him to give.
Yeah, we got 3 to give. Yeah, I mean, I'm giving every one of these right now. As soon as if I think they're beat, I'm going. Just go for the ball. Be smart, go for the ball. Little double screen, twirl, curl. There we go.
Quick pull from 3, and a knockdown, and a lead change for St. Joseph.
I'll get a timeout here and give me a good one.
64-63. Do you play it? Do you call timeout? They'll call one. 18 seconds to go here in this one. It'll be the far side of the bench near half court. This is where they'll inbound it when we come back. My goodness. How about that? Wasted no time, no hesitation. Price said, here you go.
That was a tough shot. A little screen-to-screener action. Great action, and they were there on the catch, too. That was a tough shot from the corner. If I'm here in St. X, I'm putting Jeremiah in a Spain action with Jordan. Josh Lindsay sent the back screen. You're going to get something out of it. Jordan's just got to roll the rim. I'm putting my other 2 shooters in the corner, see what we get. Great basketball game.
Absolutely. We got an instant classic.
We need a shot clock
here in this one.
We need a shot clock. We need the arc. KHSA.
We need grind session rules.
Listen, let me put you on real quick. We're the only state. Listen, we're one of like 4 states that don't get 2 live periods in June.
That's insane.
So think about it. How many girls and boys are getting shafted? Yeah. They only get 1 week. every other state gets 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, Kentucky needs to wake up. If we love basketball so much, why are we so far behind?
Are you talking Kentucky recruiting too? Okay, it's too soon, Coach. Too soon.
Listen,
Too soon,
you can ask
Coach.
people online. You give me $25 million a bag, I'm going to get some guys. I'm going to get some dudes.
That's right. All right, here we go. St. X sideline out. They'll inbound it here as Cameron into the front court.
Iverson.
Jeremiah Jackson coming off the
And
Iverson
here comes
cut.
the ball screen.
And he'll keep it. Cameron working his way over along the baseline. Scoop shot is good.
Here we go.
And no timeouts here for St. Joseph. Straight line drive. Count it if it goes. Just off the rim. And St. X survives. They survive.
What a game. What a game. Great game. How about that?
A classic high school basketball game here on the Grind Session. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up in just a bit. I am here with the player of the game, Jeremiah Jackson. Big time dub for St. X here in this one, man. I know you guys were excited, looking forward to the team coming in from California. You guys have been playing the schedule throughout the season. First of all, how important was it to get this win here on this Christmas break?
It was very important. We just came from New York. We had 2 tough losses on other national teams, so coming back home on home court to play another national team to get that dub is really important.
How cool was this experience coming when you normally play your local? I know you have your rivals like Louisville, Mel, and all that, to get out of your comfort zone, to go to different places and play some different competition. How important is it that for?
It's very important, like you said, to get out of comfort zone so we can be in a situation like this, close games. So when we play them Louisville teams or local teams, it should be much easier for us.
All right, man, I got to send this right home the right way, man. I need y'all to dap my guy up, swipe him off a little bit, hype him up. You know what I'm saying? Hype him up a little bit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out Chief right here. He had 2 turnovers, came back, won the game for us.
Absolutely. All right, St. X with a big-time dub. This is the Grind Session. Let's go.